bath time with the volcanoes.
Manifestation bath time.
Alright guys, so we have today's bath bomb is a unicorn bath bomb. It says unicorn bath time, fizzy sea salt and pearl. Ooh. Magic is all around us. Isn't that cool? Hi Lauren, hi Serenata. Hold on. So magic is all around us. Hey guys, I got this at Marshall's. $3.99. Just so you know. Let's take a look at this bath bomb. Ooh. It says sea salt and pearl. It's not like super iridescent or anything, but it's pretty. Let's see what happens. We're gonna do a little bit of this. And we're gonna just dunk it in. I love this part. Ooh, pretty unicorn bath time. We love ya. Well, I'll tell you what, it's not super fizzy, but it smells nice. I love how like manifestation bath time turns into like bath bomb review time.
We need a sponsor.
We do need a sponsor. Hi Jackie, hi Julie, hi Sarah, hi Mariah. Sarah Nana says maybe the water will be iridescent. Let's hope. Hi Renee, hi Sarah. Oh, so excited you guys are here. Alright, we're almost got enough water in here.
Oh, it is fizzy. Look at that.
Okay. Yeah, but the water's not foamy at all. That's okay. Can't be perfect all the time, right? Nice. So how's everybody doing today? What are you manifesting this week? Type it in the chat box. We want to know.
We want to know.
What you up to this week? What magic are you creating in your life? All right. Ready, babe?
Yep, ready.
Ready, babe?
Ready, bad.
Stop. All right. Hopefully. Oh no, is it not? Is it freaking? No, it's this way. We started the video in the wrong direction, you guys. We're gonna have to keep it that way, otherwise we'll be sideways. Sorry about it. Hopefully we can still split the screen. Hi!
Hi.
Hey everybody! Yeah, Kitten Volcano is here. All right. Woo! Okay, so Lil Bear says you are in class studying for anatomy. I love that you're watching our video while you're studying for anatomy, and you did well this one. Awesome. Oh, is that what you're manifesting right now? Okay, great. Oh, this feels so good. Guys, do you see this hat I'm wearing? It's like, it's winter time in San Diego, which means it was
75.
It was 59 degrees this morning, and I had to turn the heater on for the first time, just to see if it worked. You know, just to see if it worked.
It's in the middle of November.
Yeah, and it worked, but you know, it's going to be in the 70s today, so we really don't have to worry too much about it. But I just thought I'd give it a little try. Oh, I gotta say, this unicorn bath bomb feels, it feels really silky and smooth, which is nice. So yeah, so that's why I put on this hat, just to like be cozy and wintertime like with you guys, but really like for real though, we could probably walk outside in this and be fine.
Yep.
But I like to pretend that San Diego has seasons. I put pumpkin spice on everything. So hey Megan, so glad you guys are all watching. So today's episode, I'm Rosie Volcano.
I'm Kit Volcano.
This is Manifestation Bath Time. Or Manifestation Bathtub. Why do they call it bath time?
Manifestation Bathtub.
Welcome to the show.
I'm going to share this video, and if you are watching, please just hit the share button. We have a really amazing guest today. Her name is Mariah Berquist, and we're going to tell you about her in just a second.
We go way back with Mariah.
We do. We wanted to give you a minute to share this amazing manifestation bathtub with your friends. So just share. And I'm going to share it. I'm going to share it right now, too, from my Facebook. How do I share? Share. So you just At the bottom corner, you hit share.
Great. Thanks for sharing.
Share.
Hi, Aunt Kathy.
Share.
I love you. You're my godmother. I love you so much. You're the most amazing human.
Share the group.
You know what, Aunt Kathy, I was watching your daughter Molly, my cousin, make a makeup video online last night, and she was holding up her palette of eyeshadows, and she picked one, and she goes, I just love this shade. It's so gorgina. And I thought that was the funniest thing I've ever heard, and I said, that must be something that my Aunt Kathy said, because that is just too funny not to be. So yeah, she used the word gorgina. So I was like, I am going to start using that word. So I'm glad you're watching. Let me know if that's, tell me, is that your word, gorgina? It's got to be one of yours. I know it is. Gorgina. Wait, pull up your messages so I can read.
Okay, so Mariah Bergquist. Here you go.
Who's going to start using the word gorgina now? Can we make a hashtag out of that?
I'm going to start
using it too. All right. So introducing Mariah Bergquist. Aunt Kathy says it's a pretty word. Not sure. LOL. It's got to be you. All right. Mariah Bergquist. We go way back with her. So Kit's ex-partner,
ex-business partner,
Sierra and relationship partner is Mariah's little sister, and so that goes back how many years now?
Big sister.
Sorry, but Sierra is Mariah's little sister.
Yes.
Okay. And so that goes back about 10 years now.
Yeah,
9 years.
So.
Long time.
Yeah.
And so we just reconnected with Mariah recently. We're doing some coaching with her. She was born and raised in Arkansas, and she began running away from home when she was 3 and finally left for good at 14. She jumped on a plane by her lonesome and landed in North Carolina, strangely enough, for the School of the Arts. It's a small arts high school on a college campus to study dance. At 18, she went to U of Utah to continue her study, and at 19, she became sick. And she was actually bedridden for a while, and she was unable to walk for most days for 3 years. At 19, for 3 years, you guys, pretty crazy. And so this blessing in disguise put her on a healing journey. She has lived all over the country, conceived 2 amazing children in the Rocky Mountains, and now lives in the home she was born in Fayetteville, Arkansas. Isn't that crazy?
So her children are Ocean and Pilot, right? Yeah, I think so.
Cool names. So she is a holistic life coach specializing in techniques and tools to manage chronic illness and pain to transform disease into freedom and joy.
Yeah.
Who's excited to meet Mariah? Let's bring her on. So I gotta scroll back and find where she jumped on, and then we can add her. So weird. So Mariah, maybe can you send a request to come on our screen with us? Hopefully you're watching from your phone. I think you need to be watching from your phone in order for us to add you. So scroll all the way down so you can see the most recent comments. So while we're waiting for a request from Mariah, I think that you can type in that you request to be added onto our screen.
I'm on a computer. No.
Oh, crap.
I don't have a
All
phone.
right, that's right. You don't have a smartphone. Okay. So here's the thing. I think that you need to have a smartphone in order to share the split screen. But look, we have you on the comments right now.
Yeah, we do.
Which is really cool. So what we can do, yeah,
that's right.
I think we're still getting the hang of this. And so now we know for sure that you need to have a smartphone. Even if a computer has a camera on it, for some reason, you can't share a split screen live directly from your computer, apparently.
All right, so what we'll do is we will ask you questions and you will write back in the comments.
Yeah, yes. I know. It's okay. It's all right. This is still going to be really great. So, Mariah, you're a holistic health coach. And what I want to know is, what was the turning point for you from struggling with your illness to becoming a holistic health coach? What was the turning point? And while we're waiting for that, what do you want to do?
I'll just clean my genitals.
We've got some bath toys here while we're waiting. Hi, Patrick.
Hi, Patrick.
Wilson. Pat. Oh, hi. Pat's my friend from high school. on, buddy? Hey, Pat, remember when we used to skip school and eat sushi and go tanning and get pedicures and go shopping together? Wasn't that awesome? We are such little weirdos. All right, Mariah says the turning point was being fed up with the doctors fucking me up worse.
Oh, yes.
And, okay, so at what point did you reach that fed up point? Like, how long ago was that? Can you remember the day that that happened?
We've got 30 people just watching
Wow.
us play in the bathtub right now. So if you're just joining, this is Manifestation Bathtub. And every Monday, we get in the bathtub and we interview different people about what they manifested in their life and how they manifested it. So it's fun to know manifestation tips and tricks. It's fun to know them. But to actually hear stories of other people who have manifested things in their life and how they did it, I think that's when it really clicks for me, is when I hear other people's stories. So if you ever want to get on with us in Manifestation Bathtub and share about your stories about how you manifested things in your life, we would love to have you as a guest.
Hey, I just had an idea.
What's that?
All right, so Mariah says, maybe ask me a bunch of questions and I'll answer in my own bathtub live. It will flow nice. Mariah, I just had an idea. I'm going to call you. I'm going to FaceTime you from Kit's phone.
Oh, that's a great idea.
And then we'll hold the phone up. How about that? We're going to hear some echoes, but I think it'll probably be better.
So what we didn't realize is you have to have a smartphone to go live. Whoops.
Whoopsie. What's
You
your
know what?
password?
7777777.
All right. There we go. This is gonna be good. Let's see if this works. This could be really meta, you guys.
We did it!
So I'm in my bathtub soon here. I just gotta get my hose out to cool it down. Hi. See, I lit a fire
Well, show
over
up.
there earlier.
Show them your
Actually, my
bathtub.
sweet husband lit me a fire.
Wow, look at this.
Oh my gosh. Okay, we're gonna turn that off for a second. So we've got some echoes happening here, but Mariah has an amazing bathtub. It's not working.
You know what would work?
What?
If she had headphones.
Really hot.
Oh my god. Hey Mariah, can you find headphones?
No. No.
Oh, right, because you're on your computer. All right, we're going to hang up. All right, so that didn't work either, you guys. Hey, look, sometimes it happens. Sometimes it doesn't happen the way you plan it. What are you going to do?
Sometimes your whoopsies are big lessons in learning how to fix it. So, we've got 23 guests on Manifestation Bathtub right now, watching us having a big whoopsie. Whoops!
Whoops!
So how do you? We'll just play with this lesson.
Yeah.
How do you manifest good things in your life? Well, when mistakes happen, you don't get down on yourself.
Yeah.
You don't. You just say, whoops.
You let it go.
Next time,
Water off a duck's back.
duck's back. Next time, we know that people need to have smartphones to get on the Manifestation Bathtub.
Yep.
So
here's the thing. We will post Mariah's info in the comments below this video after it's done, so you guys can check out more about her and what she does, because she's super fascinating and her story is like her story will make you cry. It's amazing.
It's incredible.
And so I think she's gonna get in her amazing outdoor bathtub right now and join us from her outdoor bathtub, which is so cool.
So you're like, stop putting water on me.
No, I like it. It's
Oh, you
good.
do? Okay.
It's good. I'm just like putting a little more hot water in
It's
here.
getting a little tepid.
Yeah, it's getting a little tepid. So what I know about Mariah is that she is an amazing mom of 2, and that she had a huge shift in her life recently, and this huge shift changed everything for her. And she has been creating a community of amazing healers and people around her ever since then. And it's only been a few months.
Yeah.
But she has created so much change and so much, she's created so many epic mega shifts for other people in their lives as well, that what her message has to say is just really, really important. So basically, Mariah, if you want to type up a little bit about what it is you do and what it is that created this epic shift in your life and how you're sharing it with people, go ahead and type that up, because I'm sure everybody would love to hear what it is.
So we'll read it so people can find you.
Yeah, I'll explain a little bit about my experience with it, and then as we're waiting for Mariah to type in her experience, then eventually that'll pop up too. So my experience with it is that Mariah started this business with this product called Prime My Body, and it's full spectrum hemp oil. And so you guys might be thinking, like, hemp oil, is that like weed oil? Is it like CBD, whatever? And yes, it is like CBD oil, but it's full spectrum hemp oil, and it comes from small community farmers, which is great. So when you buy it, you're supporting small community farms. And Mariah sent me some bottles in the mail, and Kit and I are not weed people at all. That might surprise you, but we're not.
We cannot do it.
You know, we can't do it. We just can't. It has the opposite effect on us. It makes us feel crazy. And we've never even tried CBD on any level. We see hemp products and we stay far away from them. But you know, she sent us the stuff. She said there's no psychoactive effects whatsoever. And what it does is it helps with anxiety, it helps with pain management, it helps with inflammation in the body, it helps with your immune system. And at that time, I actually did need some help with my immune system. And so I said, you know what, I'm just gonna give it a try, and I'm gonna see what happens when I take this stuff. And you have to take it like a supplement. So you take it every day. You might not notice the effects right away, but you take it every day and you see what happens. And so what this stuff does is actually pretty amazing. So what I did was I started taking it every day, like a few pumps of this oil in my mouth every day. First it tasted kind of weird, then I got used to it, then I kind of started liking the taste of it. And I didn't quite notice exactly what was happening at first, but eventually what I started to notice was, and this is what the oil actually does physiologically, is that inside of your body you have this system called the endocannabinoid system. Now, as a body worker, as a yoga teacher, you guys should all know about this system. If any of you guys out there who are watching teach yoga or do body work, you should know about the endocannabinoid system. The endocannabinoid system in your body is your body's own natural pharmacy, and it's what triggers the release of hormones and chemicals that make you feel really, really good.
So it's like your runner's high, it's your yoga stone.
If you've ever felt yoga stoned, or if you've ever had the runner's high, or anything,
it's that like really relaxed, euphoric state
after a good sauna, after a massage, that relaxed, good, just floaty, beautiful feeling where you feel centered and grounded and calm and peaceful. That's your body's endocannabinoid system working. And so what it is, it's kind of like the feeling of being stoned on some level, right? And so what this oil does is it actually goes in and it helps activate your body's own natural endocannabinoid system. And guess what else this does? So not only does it make you feel good, but this oil, by activating the body's endocannabinoid system, this oil helps reduce the amount of cortisol that you're releasing into your system. And who knows what cortisol is? You can type it in the chat box. Cortisol is a hormone that your body produces when you're under a lot of stress. Cortisol is a really, you have to manage your cortisol levels. It's important to have cortisol in your body. Everybody needs a balance of it. But if you have too much of it, if you're under a lot of stress all the time, your cortisol levels are elevated, your adrenal levels are elevated, your adrenaline is elevated. Guess what happens? You increase inflammation all over your body. You decrease your immune response, so your immune system can't work as well if there's increased inflammation in your body, which makes you more susceptible to getting sick. You start picking up whatever virus happens to float through. Your sleep levels get worse, so your quality of sleep gets worse. And when you have sleep debt, guess what else happens? Again, the immune system goes down, right? So it becomes a perfect breeding ground in your body to just pick up any sickness, virus, whatever that's floating through. some people even say that higher cortisol levels make a prime breeding ground for cancer. So really good to know all this stuff. And so what this stuff does by unlocking the body's natural endocannabinoid system is it helps to actually balance that out, bring the cortisol levels down, bring the oxytocin and the serotonin and the dopamine levels up, and start to decrease the inflammation in your body and help your immune system work better.
The cool thing about it that I experience is that it doesn't make me feel fucked up. I still feel in control. I can't smoke weed because it makes me feel foggy and hazy, and I can't focus, and I get anxiety, I get panic. But this oil, like, I still feel like me. I just feel like me after I took a yoga class.
Yeah. And so I'm not an anxious person. I don't have a lot of anxiety. So I don't need this for anxiety, but I did send it to somebody who has a high level of anxiety right now, who's on medication for it. And he actually used it instead of the medication for a while, and he said that he didn't need the medication anymore, which says a lot.
That's crazy.
So Mariah just typed in and she said, as we transform our relationship to stress, sensation in general, into quality to be observed as opposed to something that controls us, slowly we have choice. But in order to observe sensation and make choices, we must have a strong nervous system. There are many techniques that I teach to heal the nervous system, but there is also a powerful tool, a simple herb, this hemp oil, powerfully balances the nervous system so that we are not controlled by the sensations in our... we can't read the rest of it, it's too long. Oh well. So that we're not controlled by the sensations in our... Not sure, maybe our environment.
Environment,
yeah. And so, so you guys, like, what does this have to do with manifestation in our life? Yeah. So what does this have to do with manifestation?
What does it have to do with right now?
Everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
So, you know, if we got stressed in this moment, you know, we had some hiccups, we wouldn't be able to even continue with this manifestation bathtub episode. We have a choice. When your nervous system is running on ease, it gives you a better ability to choose the things that you want in your life.
Exactly. Whereas if your nervous system is running on constant pain, anxiety, stress, lack of sleep, tension, depression, all of that stuff, how easy do you think it's going to be to manifest your desires, to attract a good vibration towards you if you're operating on a negative vibration? And it's not just vibrations we're talking about. This is biochemistry. This is actual neurotransmitters in your body, actual chemicals that are flooding your cells every single moment of the day. And so sometimes we can't change the quality of the chemicals running through our cells because of a disease that we have or because of outside circumstances. But what we can do is we can use nature's gifts to help us unlock the ability to change. And that is just so powerful. So who feels like they might need a little extra support in helping create that change in their life so that they can manifest happiness, peace, joy, a better quality of life, better quality of their emotions? And Mariah says, if the body is functioning at peak performance, we have ultimate choice. Yes.
Yeah. That's good.
And Dick says, you are all well spoken. What a great way of starting all this. Thanks. We're doing the best we can. We had some technical setbacks today, but hope we're saying it well out loud. So guys, Mariah, type in whatever else you want to add about how this oil has changed your life, how it's helped you manifest the changes that you wanted to create in your life. And what is the ripple effect of that, Mariah? So we want to hear, like, what is your ultimate manifestation with this? Where are you going with this? And what changes is that going to create in your life for you? Like, what are you most excited about? Like, for instance, for me, like with what I'm manifesting in my life, like what are the changes I'm most excited about? I most care about traveling. And Kit and I want to have a baby next year and buy a house.
You like wigs?
I like wigs and onesies. And so with the work that I'm doing, when I picture what is in my ultimate vision and my ultimate dream, I picture me and Kit in wigs and onesies with traveling the world with a baby. And that makes me so happy. Oh God. Yeah, that's literally, you guys, that it literally is my ultimate manifestation. So Mariah says, wow. Shayna says, so exciting. Yay to having a baby. Yeah! We're so excited too. We've been talking about it. I've been talking about it since I was 8 years old, but we've been seriously talking about it for the last year.
We've been talking about it since
we just announced it to everyone on Facebook, so thank you guys for being here for this announcement.
We decided we were going to have a baby together when we were 8 years old.
And Rochelle says, baby, yay! And Andy says, let's be friends. I love you too. I love you too. Yes, let's be friends, please.
Baby,
Andy,
so
cool. I know who you are now. Okay, and Chacha says, babies are cool. Aw, you'll be such incredible parents. Thank you, Shayna. You guys are awesome. Yeah, we've been married for like 5 years, and we're feeling, we're feeling like it's the right time. So yeah, manifesting that next spring probably. So we want to skip over the dates where we'll have a Scorpio and just get to the next astrological symbols. No Scorpios.
No Scorpio.
Scorpio volcano. So yeah, you guys, you will be a part of this journey with us as well if you want to be, I'm sure, because we talk about literally everything on Facebook. So look forward to that. So Forrest, abs, help me conceive. Oh my God, good to know. Honestly, I would not have wanted to become a parent before I found Forest Yoga. Nah. The work that I've done in the last 5 years, I would have not been prepared for it at all.
I didn't either.
So I'm actually really glad that I skipped over that period where I was straight for a little while, and didn't become a parent then. Yeah, people can see you tapping your wrist.
Yeah, we gotta go.
We gotta wrap up this episode of Manifestation Bathtub. Right before we go, you guys, we want you to type in the chat box, what are you gonna manifest for yourself between now and the end of the year? Type it in. What are you going to manifest for yourself?
I want to manifest a phone for Mariah.
Yes!
So she can...
Mariah, we're going to manifest a smartphone for you.
Hop in the bathtub with us. She said, I want to be able to travel with both of my children, my partner. This for me is super stressful. If my nervous system is strong, only if I'm strong will I be able to manifest this dream. And so many others. There's no limit. I'm
an eternity of ideas and dreams. I am just now functioning enough to be able to manifest these dreams in an enjoyable way. Hemp oil helps the body conceive. Woohoo!
Yeah.
Yay, Mariah. And Andy K says, I'm going to manifest complete healing for our family. Beautiful for the world. And Sarah Chacha says, time management and going to Bali. Awesome.
A blog.
Shayna says, a blog. I'm going to start writing again. Awesome. Thank you guys for sharing. Thank you guys for watching. Sarah says, Mariah, what's your hemp oil label? It's called Prime My Body.
So if you want to get some Prime My Body, let us know. We'll connect you with Mariah.
Yes. Let us know. Send us a message. We will hook you guys up.
We
all
can get
right.
it for you guys too.
Rochelle says, Mariah Corinne Bergquist is one of the strongest people I know. She has always been my inspiration.
That's true.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys, if you heard what we were saying about that oil and you want it, just send Mariah a message. Either one, fine. And we will make it happen because we know that it can create some awesome changes for you. Yeah. All right, guys, we love you. Have a great day. See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.